So recently I uploaded a video talking about a YouTuber called Illuminaughtii or Illuminaughtii, and I didn't know how to pronounce her name then, and I still don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm just gonna be safe and call her Blair, alright? So I made this video talking about Blair because she tweeted out basically accusing another channel of stealing her editing style, but the problem was the editing style was very vague, and literally every other YouTuber has also used that style. So at that point it's just a bit of petty Twitter drama, so it really isn't that deep, but then it slowly started getting a lot more serious when a bunch more YouTubers were coming out and basically describing their personal experience with Blair. It was mainly a bunch of people saying that Blair wasn't that good to work with. I mean, we had Tommy C, another YouTuber, who described a time when Blair went on his channel and deleted a bunch of his videos without his permission. And then we also had other YouTubers like The Click, who made like an 18-part Twitter thread basically talking about every negative experience he's had with Blair. And if you do want to see me go more in depth on that Twitter thread and the Tommy C incident and everything else, then I did make a previous video, so I'm not going to get too much into that right now. But Blair did end up responding to a bunch of these claims in a very long video, and there's a big section of that video that is just directed towards The Click. And she said a lot of bizarre points, but the point that kind of stood out to me as the most bizarre was that she blamed The Click for someone in his Discord being a paedophile and talking about being a paedophile because he didn't ban that person even though it happened at 3 AM his time zone and he was asleep while it was happening. It sounds mental, right? And that's because it is mental, and The Click has actually uploaded his own response video called Illuminaughtii and Sad Milk being their collab channel they had. It's a half-an-hour video and I haven't seen any of it yet, but a lot of you guys were asking me to do a part 2 on this topic, so I thought why not do my like first watch through on video and see what he has to say. But before we do get in the Click's video, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. I did actually see a comment on my last video saying that if I was to ask you guys to subscribe again, then they were going to try and like hunt me down or something along them lines. So to that person, I do just want to say, North of England's your hint. Alright? I look forward to it. No, I'm joking, right? Please don't do that. I just want more subscribers, guys, okay? I'm sorry.
Should I do the classic, like, YouTube addressal thing? Like, and then I turn on the camera. No.
Oh, that was an interesting moan. Please never do that again. Like, if I've learned anything from my last video on Aiden Ross, if a video starts off with that moan, probably not a good thing.
Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lassos. Welcome to The Click. You smell amazing today.
Wait, 1 second. I didn't realize his voice was that beautiful. I can't tell if he's putting it on yet, but I guess it's a half-an-hour video, so we'll soon find out.
Some of the pieces I have in it are like 8 years old, so yeah, time flies, doesn't it?
Oh my god, I actually think it's real. Sorry, I didn't listen to a word you just said there, mate. But I do just want to quickly apologize to anyone watching this video, because you're probably realizing right now how annoying my voice is compared to other YouTubers, because this is blessing my ears.
I've gone back and forth about how I wanted to make this video, and I think it's been a long time coming. I don't feel great about bringing drama to my main channel, as I know that's not what people are here for.
Can't relate, mate.
My main grievance with Illuminaughtii wasn't necessarily the behavior that made me leave. It's in the past, and she lost many friends over it. I think I can let that speak for itself. My main grievance was her insistence to create new rumors and slander about myself, one topic, and others after we left.
God, sorry, like, that's all fine and dandy, mate, but you're really tempting me to try and get into beef with you, because I would love to hear you describe me with this voice.
The talking points she tried so hard to sneakily spread for the longest time are actually the exact same talking points she brought up in her video.
Ah, interesting. So what he's basically saying here is that there was all these, like, people kind of talking about The Click throughout the years and exposing these specific details about The Click, and he actually said in his Twitter thread that he said some, like, offensive stuff, like, 10 to 12 years ago, and they kept getting brought up just at the time that he had fell out with Illuminaughtii. And then when Illuminaughtii finally made this video response to The Click and brought up some stuff about The Click himself, it was the exact same stuff that had been brought up throughout the years that he already thought she was kind of behind. I guess it's really hard to prove if she was really behind it, like, throughout the years, and was genuinely, like, telling people this information so they would make it public and she won't like take any responsibility, but yeah, maybe that's true, who knows.
The situation brought up mentions a pedo joining my Discord. It is said that neither I nor my team took action against this predatory person and actively chose to do nothing to resolve the situation, basically just letting them run amok. Click did not address it or wasn't fast enough, etc. Now, the first detail that was conveniently left out of the accusations is that I was asleep.
It's a pretty important information, isn't it? There was someone in his Discord server saying some of the most disgusting stuff possible, and she really expected the clique to wake up knowing fine well that there must be someone talking in his Discord server saying some horrible stuff and ban him, basically. Like, yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
He was banned at 2:14 a.m. my time zone.
I mean, receipts, right? I mean, you can't really argue with that, can you?
However, her statement in these DMs about click knowing is very odd.
In click server and click knowing, did I just kind of like brush past this? I guess there was a lot going on in the apology video. It was a little too long, to be honest. But yeah, she was already saying and click knowing. Like, it seems like she already had a vendetta against this guy. And to be honest, I can believe that she did have this vendetta, because the way she kind of responded in her video, she really worded it in a way that the clique definitely knew what was going on. And not only did he know about it, he was allowing this like predator to talk about being like a pedo in his Discord server, when in actual reality, he was asleep. Like, it couldn't be any further away from the truth.
Hey, I don't mean to bother you, but can we talk soon when you're free? I'm in a bit of a conundrum and I don't know what to do. Yeah, what's going down? Can I call? GF is getting ready for work. How sensitive is the topic? Very. It involves the P word. What is going on? In click server and click knowing.
Just a weird, like, bit of information to include, right? Like, she could have said all this information without saying and click knowing, and it still would have made all sense, because, I mean, click obviously didn't know.
It's also important to note that this is, sadly, the norm. Our server alone has 44,000 members.
Fucking hell, first of all, that is a lot of people. But second of all, if 44,000 people are talking in a Discord server, you can't really moderate every single person's message at the best of times, never mind when you're asleep. And yeah, I've just paused it here where it says that he's already banned 2,856 people, so it's not like he's got a Discord server where he just allows anyone to say anything. Like, he's clearly banned a lot of people. And obviously there's a chance that the clique and his moderating team might miss a few messages. It's a lot of people talking at once. It's not like the clique is Elon Musk and he has Twitter headquarters with thousands of employees, like, looking over everything, right? Like, this is just one guy and a few volunteers that, like, subscribe to his channel. The way she's kind of twisted all this just seems a bit evil.
Number 1, being asleep at 2 a.m. detail was completely left out. 2, the fact that he was actually banned before this whole thing was left out. And 3, a receipt of Illuminati reaching out to me to get me to respond wasn't shown in her video or allegations. And the reason for this is that it doesn't exist. The person who reached out to resolve this was actually myself. And here are the DMs where I did so.
Oh, shit, okay.
Probably worth going to you too, as this thing seems to be blowing up. What have you seen of the recent events on the server? If we got time, I think a quick VC would be good, because this is going on the warpath, it seems. Warpath referring to the teams arguing and fighting, not actually the ban itself. As I said, that had been issued 16 hours before this conversation took place. One sec,
so
I'm on a
he
call with
reached
OT,
out
can I
to
bring him in
her?
too?
What?
Sure, no problem. Here is a zip file, which is all the images that she showed in her video of the DMs with the creep, etc, etc. By the way, gonna talk to my admins in 15, that's when this person is back and can VC. Okay, I'm writing in the group DM right now. I will let you guys know when all actions have been carried out. I am proud of you.
Mad, 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 mad. She really twisted this story, knowing fine well that that isn't what happened. It is mental how easily people can twist a story, right? Like, in actual reality, from the screenshots we've seen, because the clique's the only person who's actually shown proof here, what seems like happened was that someone said some disgusting stuff in the Discord server. He was then banned, the clique was asleep when all of this was happening, he woke up, saw what happened, and then reached out to Illuminati himself. But Illuminati is saying that clique knew all along, which just isn't true, and she even said she was proud of him. Like, oh my god, yeah, this is a bit weird.
In retrospect, I do believe the situation escalated to the point it did, so she could replace my staff and have more control over my Discord and community.
One thing I can say, just from what I've seen so far, is it does seem like Illuminati, or Blair, does like a bit of control. I mean, with the Tommy C situation, he had trusted her to have access to his channel, to be able to, like, make videos live when he couldn't, and she took that power to delete videos that he didn't want deleted. So as much as I don't know if Blair was trying to, like, turn the clique's admins on Discord against him so she can, like, steal his team or whatever, it wouldn't really surprise me, right?
Number 2, click using abhorrent language. Content warning, mention of slurs. I will be brief here, because there isn't really much substance. She claims I was tossing around slurs when gaming with friends. The only evidence she has in a group chat where she's talking to Aziwazi, among a few others. So it isn't an actual receipt of anything I did or said, it's not even a conversation I'm in. And to add an extra layer of transparency on my own behalf, I didn't actually know the R word could be considered derogatory up until maybe 2020.
I mean, that's a bit mental to me. 2020's like... not that long ago. Like, I thought he was gonna say, like, 2012 there, right? And he was gonna be like, oh, I didn't know the R word was derogatory until 2012. But 2020 is very, very late, especially, I don't actually know how old you are, but I'm assuming you're older than me, right? Yeah, he's 30, apparently, so I don't believe for a second that he didn't know the R word was a derogatory word until 2020. I think that is extremely late, but, yeah. I don't really believe it.
3. She regrets our friendship and regrets helping me fix my wrongful channel termination due to the events mentioned.
Yeah, that was always like an insane part in the video where she was kind of like talking about the whole Discord situation and then goes on to say, yeah, now I regret actually helping the clique get his channel back.
My channel was restored by the help of my network, which is a service I pay for. She might have tagged YouTube on Twitter or chatted with support, and I appreciate my friends who had my back throughout all this. I even thanked them in my return video, her included. Here it is. But the fact remains, she wasn't the one who saved my channel. If you want to get into specifics, Oz and Salty are the ones who networked me with this network initially.
Are you telling me that Blair would try and take credit for something that wasn't her idea? Like, are you trying to tell me that Blair would do something like, I don't know, claim that an editing style is hers? When it's not? Like, nah, she would never do such a thing. Like, honestly, it is funny how she would say in her video that,
oh, I wish I never helped him get his channel back.
as if she was the one who got it back, and then apparently she didn't. I mean, obviously, I'm just taking word of mouth here, but, from everything we've seen so far, I have no reason to believe that Blair's actually telling the truth at this point.
Number 4. The Illuminati smear campaigns. Content warning, vulgar language, mentions of predatory behavior. These following screenshots are reflective of behavior I think we have all seen, that the community can and has attested to. Vague tweets happened, whether you were a former friend or a current one, so it was clear to anyone who had experienced this before. But it's the specific timing I would like to bring attention to. Here is Sadmilk posting on the 1st of November, 3:28 AM, that Salty Click and OT will not be continuing the new journey with Sadmilk and we're leaving the channel. And here's a tweet from Illuminaughtii saying, casual reminder, pedophilia is never a gray area. It is wrong. If someone you know won't take action, then they are complicit to the problem, and so on and so forth.
What he's basically alluding to here is that Illuminaughtii was like subtweeting him, right? And was kind of just doing it in a very sneaky way at the exact same time that the clique was being announced as leaving the Sadmilk channel, their channel together. Which, I mean, definitely seems like it could be a possibility.
In isolation, there is nothing wrong with this statement. It's one that I obviously support. However, the timing certainly struck us and the community as odd. Immediately after announcing our departure from Sadmilk, within 3 hours, this statement was made by Illuminaughtii and retweeted by Sadmilk.
Oh, I mean, if it was retweeted by the Sadmilk account that announced that the clique had left and Illuminaughtii had access to the Twitter account and could retweet her own tweet, definitely does seem like it could be a possibility and that she did do it on purpose. And if that is the case, by the way, that is genuinely, like, crazy behavior. Like, the way she worded the tweet saying, like,
By the way, guys, pedophilia is bad, and you need to get rid of all the people that think otherwise.
at the same time the clique had left the channel and then she used that account to retweet her tweet, doesn't really tell the full story, does it? Because obviously what she's actually talking about is the fact that the clique was asleep when someone was saying that dodgy stuff in his Discord and he didn't see it until he woke up.
Here she is, hyping up people who simply got banned from, in this case, One Topic's Discord. They spend hours of their lives to help some YouTuber they love and look up to. The very least any content creator can do or should do is give the teams the respect they deserve. Mods have been the backbone of every YouTube community, and so on and so forth. Ah, this OT and click poo has me heated. These stupid fricks.
God, she really does have a vendetta against these lot. Like, this is a lot more in-depth than what I thought it was. I just thought they kind of had, like, a collab channel back in the day. It didn't really work out, and now they're beefing. Clearly, this has been going on for years.
Here she is, twisting the facts about the VC she had with OT around the time the pedo was banned around 2 AM. Note that the dates mean that she has been spinning this twisted narrative of what actually happened for a very long time. About 2.5 years. Here she is, still harping on the same Discord situations yet again, venting about it in some group DM.
Oh my god, Jesus. I didn't realize there was this much to it. Like, obviously, I mentioned in my previous video, I didn't know who Illuminaughtii was before this drama, so even, like, the whole Sadmilk, like, drama back in the day, no idea, never heard of it. So this really is, like, my first time hearing about all of this, and it's a bit mind-blowing, the fact that she has been continuously trying to get people to turn against the clique and other people from the group for years. hers, and they've kind of just like sat back and allowed it. And yeah, obviously she probably regrets doing that at this point, right?
Here's the same chat room again, in what I'm assuming is suggesting that my my god, I'm so down with the kids boomer joke from Twitter has pedo implications.
Oh my god, sorry, that is that is insane. He's tweeted out saying, all the younglings think I'm cool, which is kind of like the same type of joke as like, how do fellow kids? And then this has been posted in the Discord to make him look bad, saying, scrolling through Twitter and this popped up since others I follow liked it, after they've already tried to accuse them of like being okay with pedophilia. Like, come on, that is clutching at straws if I've ever seen it.
And here's the chat that keeps going. Ever since she made some announcements, some fans are putting it together. While I am mostly the big bad bish, some are figuring it out. Listen, I have click on video saying the F slur and R slur. He will put himself up with his own ego, like I won't have to do anything of that. He's gonna muddy his own hands and unravel it himself. Oh yeah, it's in his old videos. They are still live on his channel.
Fucking hell, she's been watching a lot of true crime, hasn't she? Because she's really playing the villain role here. But yeah, it is bizarre how much proof that the click has that Blair has basically been talking behind the scenes with like her viewers and his viewers, kind of like turning everyone against him, which is just a really, really weird thing to do, no? But yet again, it's not really that surprising from everything else we've seen so far. But yeah, he really did come with a lot of proof in this video.
Here's a former staff member of hers getting paid to sift through raw audio recordings of me looking for dirt.
No, let me read this. I need you to work with blank to help me find clicks saying the R slur in Sad Milk's raw audio. I can do that, let me get a shower and I'll be down. She claims he said it in a Sad Milk video, but can't remember which one. And she's over her head with shit. I'll pay you $200 to find it. Bloody hell. This is actually insane. She was really that desperate to hunt down old footage of the click saying horrible stuff, which no one's going to excuse, right? I would never excuse stuff like that. But she's now paying that person to go through the archives to try and find him saying like a bad word so she can use it against him. It is a bit weird, no?
She actually paid people to dig up dirt and run smear campaigns on ex-colleagues, specifically snooping through my oldest content, years of decade-old content, and compiling it. I was like in high school and still learning English, playing Minecraft Alpha.
Still learning English? Wait, where's he from? Oh, he's a Swedish YouTuber. I mean, I've never had to learn another language, so I can't really sit here and say that he definitely didn't know what words were bad or not. But yeah, I didn't actually know that earlier when I said that, so I guess I don't really have a leg to stand on in terms of, like, what I should expect from him in terms of what words he knows and what he doesn't. But, yeah, I mean, he speaks fucking good English. I didn't even notice.
Here is iilluminaughtii having a conversation with the same admin, sharing the same kind of, you know, dirt-digging old videos that we've seen previously in this video. And she says, 16 seconds, the alt account is gonna love this. In the next screenshot, you can see her writing out a draft.
No. There is no way this is true. Wait. Surely what I'm thinking isn't actually what's happening here. Okay, so she says she's found a clip of the click saying the N-word, right? And then she says the alt account is gonna love this. And then the next screenshot is her typing out on an alt account saying, I saw the Sad Milk announcement, I follow all the milkmen on social media, basically pretending to be a viewer. Am I getting this right here? Oh my god, she is, because she's even saying, like, Blair tweeting about being stabbed in the back, like she's talking as if she's not Blair. If this is real, then this is one of the saddest things I've ever seen in YouTube drama.
This draft matches with one of the posts made by an alt account called Doobie Schmertz on Reddit, and this is the entirety of the post. This is the truth about Sad Milk. It really looks like creative differences is dumb AF. Blair tweeting about being stabbed in the back of one topic, leaving his supporter server, and then so on and so forth.
No, the second-hand embarrassment is fucking killing me here. And she incriminated herself in a message that could have got leaked at any time. Oh my fucking god. This is actually mental. She went on Reddit pretending to be a viewer to try and get people to turn against the click because they fell out. Come on, this is genuinely pathetic.
This is actually Blair on an alt account making the claims that Blair must have seen some of his old videos randomly. She totally wasn't paying people to dig up dirt. This is her on an alt account.
No. Oh my god, I'm getting so much secondhand embarrassment. Like, this is a clear example why you hear a lot of, like, YouTubers who are talking about drama saying, keep it between you. Like, why do you have to make your private beef so public? Because the alternative is stuff like this. Like, yeah, your job might be YouTube, but you don't have to live your life 24/7 on YouTube, alright? If there is an issue in your private life, you don't have to tell people on YouTube about it. Especially trying to get everyone together to hate on a person because you fell out in real life. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy.
Here it keeps going. Hey, listen, Blair, I'm putting this all together. What kind of cover-up is this? Click was saying these bad things, created differences. Click is a liar. And not to reclaim someone topic is friends with someone while pretending to be wholesome and good. This is all Blair.
Oh, I don't know if I can watch this. Like, if anyone knows me, right, I get, like, really bad secondhand embarrassment, especially in scenarios in real life, right? I don't really get embarrassed for myself very easily, but I get embarrassed on other people's behalf, like, ridiculously easy, and I can feel my spine tingling while he's explaining this right now.
Here is the same account, Doobieschmerz, on Twitter. This was an account I remember distinctly from 2020, 2021 that was relentlessly harassing myself, my friends, my colleagues.
How will people be able to trust her, man? Oh, she's actually gonna have to make, like, another 40-minute, like, apology, isn't she? Sorry, I've just searched her name because I was trying to see if she tweeted anything, and then I've just seen her, like, alt account that was actually her this whole time. And she even edited a video together to expose him on an alt account pretending it's a viewer.
She was making alt accounts to spread her stuff because she probably knows deep down inside that the stuff she was digging up on me and all the stuff she was doing was so petty that she could never actually make a public statement of it. So she did this.
God, you know what, right? I've been laughing because obviously it's just a bit mental, but this must be a massive, massive relief for him. He's been seeing these accounts that he didn't know who they were, but they were spreading so much, like, information about him, basically trying to get him cancelled, trying to get people to turn against him, and he always assumed that this was Blair all along, trying to get people to turn against him, and now he's kind of got that closure, and he knows fine well that he was right, and he wasn't just going mad.
She did this, she paid people to dig up dirt, make alt accounts, harass me for months. Why? Why? And it keeps going. Here it is on Twitter.
Oh, no, stop showing us more. I don't want to see more. I don't know if I can take it.
Here it's tagging Deaf Noodles.
Oh, God, fucking hell. I mean, that's the worst thing she's done so far. So Deaf Noodles tweeted out saying, Dixie D'Amelio dancing to Trisha Paytas saying the N-word as people praising her. But a lot of people are not here for it. What do you think? And she's responded saying, don't forget this YouTuber too. No, she tried getting Deaf Noodles to do a video on it. Right, you know what? I'm gonna leave the video there because this is blow my mind. Because like I said, this must have been so overwhelming for him. Like, he probably thought that he was going a little bit insane and was like thinking, oh, I think it is Blair behind these accounts, but I'm not 100% sure. And then obviously the relief of actually finding out that you weren't going insane and you were right all along, and it wasn't just like random people having a vendetta against you. Like, this must have been a mental situation to be in. I feel like I've said the word mental and mad and crazy so many times in this video, but I don't really know what other words you can use to describe it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy the video, please do a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.